Now catch up to him, Paul.
We did it, boys. We finally have well, we didn't do it. I didn't do it. You guys did it. A couple of people found some Accelerate yellow Corvettes out on the road. It appears they were in Bowling Green, driving around. Probably some plant managers or someone with the manufacturer was driving them. But, you know, to me, a mid-engine car can pull off yellow. I don't like yellow in most other cars. And I think this makes perfect sense. I didn't like the yellow in any of the previous Corvettes. But this yellow actually looks pretty good, and I think that the tint of the yellow is different also, which makes it look good, more modern, with kind of that bluish, greenish undertone. So let's take a look at it. Now you'll notice I have the names of the YouTube channels that actually posted these original videos. Please go check out their channels and subscribe to them. They're smaller channels, so I'm hoping this will help them get some more traffic. I put the links down in the description below to go to those videos so you can see the full video. But I've also got a couple videos that were posted by the National Corvette Museum, including one way at the end of this video, and it's almost creepy. The yellow car that was caught at the Corvette Museum, but wait for it, it's weird. But anyway, let's talk about this car some more.
So let's really look at this color. This one has all of the body panel colors in yellow. You'll notice here in the back, even the rear vents are yellow instead of black, which is a little odd. Here you can see the different lines on the Targa roof and how that looks on the yellow. Here you'll see the side scoops are actually yellow instead of the carbon flash, and just the way that this color changes and shifts in different sunlight actually makes it look really cool.
Now there has been this question of why did it take so long for them to finally show an Accelerate yellow car out on the road. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know if we'll ever really get that answer. I think a lot of people thought it was going to be released with the convertible. I think a lot of other people thought maybe it was going to be the color of the C8R, but now we've seen all the C8Rs on the road are silver, so it's not that. I honestly think it's just probably a really difficult color to make, and it took them a while to get it perfect, and so that's why.
There you go. And nobody's behind you anyway. He's like...
You know, this color, when it's just by itself, doesn't look that different and interesting. But when you compare it against the C7 Corvette and the yellow that was on the C7, it is incredibly different. So look at these pictures and just, you can see the back-to-back differences between the two. It's a completely different direction in the color of yellow that they're going with on this new Corvette. One of the colors that I compared this to when I first saw pictures of it was actually zinc yellow from the Mustangs. The 99 to 04 Mustang, the yellow color used in some of those years was called zinc yellow, and it was a really bright but a little pale with a little bit of a greenish blue yellow color. And I know it relatively distinctly because my brother had a 2001 yellow Mustang back then. And the zinc yellow kind of has that same look where it's kind of that like lightish yellow, maybe with a hint of green and blue kind of color. I think the zinc yellow is a little more pale than this Accelerate yellow. I think the Accelerate yellow's got a little bit deeper of a yellow flavor to it, but it's very, very similar. You know, a lot of other people also compared it to shock yellow, which is a color on the Camaro. A lot of people thought it was going to be a very similar color. It's kind of a lighter, pale, brighter color, but it's way less green than shock yellow. It's much, much more yellow than green, if that makes sense. So here's some pictures of that shock yellow so you can see the difference. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this look at the Accelerate Yellow. I'm a little excited that we finally now have seen every color of the C8 Corvette out on the road in real life, and it's really interesting to see what they've done differently with this new Corvette, with some of the different types of colors, now with more colors in the palette, and then also changing some of those colors like we've seen now with this color, with the yellow being different from any of the previous yellows. So hit subscribe, hit like, and we'll see you next time. Adios.